Well, I guess all that American first talk is for nothing. Elon joins Trump on helping him with the win the election, all that. He wins the election, the whole America First movement, and the message was quite clear. If you are not supposed to be here, you're not gonna be here, no matter what, right? But now Elon's all like, "Oh, actually, I want the I want to keep my free labor. I want to keep my slave labor. I want to keep my next to nothing paid next to nothing labor." He wants to keep the visas, the H-1B visas, the for the Indians. And it's like, okay, bro, I thought it was all about America first. I thought you were gonna be like America first centric, right? But that's not what's happening. That's not what's happening with Elon. Elon is like, he'll make this argument too. Like he has to hire the best. Like you want the best on your team. Like, hold on. You mean for the best in science and engineering, we're going with India? We're going with India. That's what we're going with? They got their education through our universities. What are you talking about? Like, what do you mean they're the best? You're the best? You mean you can't find any American scientists or engineers? They probably want to be paid. They probably want to be paid more than next to nothing. I mean, I'm sure you can find them, but you don't want to pay them, right? You don't want to pay them like that. That's what this is. That's what this is. It's understandable to have like questions about this, right? Elon, why don't you want to pay Americans? Why don't you want to pay American scientists, American engineers? Why not? Why not, huh? Can't afford it? I'm sure you can afford it. But he's like, you know what? I just keep the cheap labor, next to nothing labor. They're there. We're gonna have that. But it's understandable to have some problems with that. Have some questions, right? Imagine you are the Gyopers. Imagine you're Nick Fuentes or Nick Fuentes supporter. It's hard to fathom that because I don't like the guy. His stances on stuff makes no sense. You just listen to him talk for a little bit. It's like, okay, bro, okay. But I don't know if you notice, but those that follow Nick Fuentes, the Gyopers, all their accounts on Twitter, X, Elon's platform, have pretty much all been eradicated. A lot of them, anyway. A Gyper side is what some people call it. A Gyper cost. Is that Holocaust real? A Gyper cost. And why? What happened? Well, a little bit about them. It's not like they weren't doing anything that was annoying as F. And, they would make PDF content, like cartoon PDF content, like the lolly stuff. Send that around. For some reason, the Gypers think that's base. I don't understand how that is. But they'll do that. They'll mess with people, antagonize people on purpose. But the main thing that really got Elon's attention to throw them off the platform was them being critical of the H-1B visas. So Elon doesn't care about them harassing people, going after people, because it's free speech, right? But Elon changes his stance on the whole free speech thing when it comes to like them being critical. And maybe they're just like bombarding him with all sort of comments. Maybe they were. Maybe they're spamming him with all sorts of nonsense about the visas. Okay, I can imagine that. But it's kind of funny how he allows the PDF stuff, the harassment, but he criticized him on his pro visa stance. He can't tolerate that. He's gonna throw you out. Wow. Weird. Huh. I don't know. Sounds kind of fishy to me. It's not really about the Gypers. Some people will make this be like, you gotta stand up for free speech here. And I understand that. That's kind of what this is about here. But it's hard to do that when the Gypers are annoying and a problem in their own right. But It's kind of messed up. It's no, not kind of. It's really messed up how you can't criticize Elon and his stance on the visas and all that. And being pro visas wouldn't be pretty much anti-America. You know, they wouldn't be like hire Americans. We're American first, right? But when it comes down to it, hey, hire some American scientists. No, you're too dumb. Teach us. No. It's like, come on, man, come on. Never talk about Indians. I mean, like, dude, and they're I'm gonna get into it. They still wipe their butts with their hands, dude. What the hell? Like with their bare hands, no toilet paper, just their hands, and they just. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? That's insane. That doesn't make any sense to me. And they're the best and brightest, dude. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. That doesn't make any sense. It's like I know you could find. I know there's a lot of dumbass Americans, myself included, but I'm sure you can find someone that is smart that can, be a good scientist and engineer and all that stuff. You just have to pay him more. But he does not want to listen to that argument. So I want to end this video here with a question for y'all. What do y'all think of this? Is it worth defending the Gyopers on this? It's kind of like, I felt that way when I was talking about Nick Fuentes in this situation. It's like, people are kind of messing with him. It's like, all right. What do y'all think about Elon Musk now? Do y'all trust him still? Or you think he's a snake? You think he's just sort of gonna betray Trump and the whole America First thing? I think we're already starting to see it, man. Anyway, y'all take it easy and have a good one.